Welcome back, folks, to another week of Word of Mouth, talking mental health, relationships. Y'all know the deal. Like and subscribe to the channel. Link down below to our social media platforms and whatnot. New office. Got my hats up, you know. I need some more posters and stuff. I'm not going to walk the whole thing around. You got to see my TikTok or Instagram to see my office and whatnot. Needs a little bit of work. You know, that'll come with time. What else? Hats are coming. I'm kind of doing some little more logistic work on the back end, you know, really just focusing more so on the YouTube channel, the TikTok, like the social media branding, because the social media branding ain't my thing and people have been on my head about it, so I need to get that squared away and whatnot. Working on getting some gear. Like, we have gear, but really putting it out there so people know where to get it and whatnot, so the website's down. Supposed to be working on that this weekend, so it'll be a new website up and running. Same email address, I mean not email address, IP address, whatever you want to call it, but you know, new look, a little more responsive, you know, getting things in order. But let's get into the topic. So this week we're discussing a parent or parents who got on the bus with their kid because kids were bullying her. Saw that first video. Then the second video come out. I'm gonna have both here. Second video comes out, you see the dad explaining his side of the story and what had transpired prior to him even coming on this bus and how long this is. So it had been 2 years that this young child had been bullied and nothing had been done by the district, the school, and all that. And I'm not here to discuss that. You know, as a parent, you're going to be very defensive about your child. You're going to really be willing to go to war for them. But you have to learn to keep a level head in situations, and you have to learn to discern what to do and when to do it and how to do it. So I'm going to play the videos, and then we're going to discuss the topic.
The incident on the bus happened after a fight between two kids at the school, and what it became was chaos.
I mean that. I know for everybody over here, touch my daughter again, I'm gonna flip this whole bus.
The letter says two people boarded the bus and threatened the students. When the bus driver got them off, they got in a car and followed the bus, and students say they saw those people display a gun. The bus drove back to Carter.
Apologize to everybody that I offended, all the kids and parents. I want to apologize to JCPS. I want to apologize to the school bus driver also, because at the end of the day, I did act out of character. My child was being bullied since last year. School been notified, parent been notified. Nobody's done nothing about it. Then next thing you know, my daughter, she gets jumped on the school bus.
So that's it. There's the video. Yeah, so saw both ones. You saw how he felt. You know, he did like a quote-unquote press conference, if that's what you call a sit-down, to discuss why he did it, the issues, and everything. Yeah. Now, let me tell you a more efficient way to handle that. First off, I know money doesn't solve everything, but it solves a lot of things. And him getting on that bus, threatening those kids, harassing them, all the things he's compromised. He potentially cannot go on that school, go be on grounds anymore for trespassing or violence or something like that. Potentially will be facing a fine. Potentially could be facing jail time and a misdemeanor on his record now. But potentially getting his daughter expelled out of school and other further actions being taken. And then moving her to another school knowing that's her dad, that what could take place. Now, a better way to handle that, you had 2 years worth of evidence of your child being bullied, being jumped on, being all this other stuff. You went to teachers, you went to principals, you went to schools, you went to all these places. And immediately, once you didn't even have to wait 2 years, you could have did it in 6 months. And about discrimination, a lawsuit that things are not going to be done. No, this is not an overnight process. We're not going to say it's not. I'm not gonna put it out there that it is. It will take some time. It will take some investigation to take all that. But trust me, a case like this, lawyers will pick up because it's easy money and it's millions of dollars. Because you can sue the parents' kids for emotional distress about your daughter and putting their hands on her in violence. You can sue the bus driver district or whoever's in charge of that. You can sue the school. You can sue the school district, and people don't want to deal with that. And I'm saying this directly to black people. You can't handle everything with be emotionally charged. You can't always have a battery back ready to fight somebody or hit somebody or something like that. I get it. Not saying I don't get it. I understand. But you got to look at the repercussions in the back end of things and how this could have helped your life or even helped your daughter's life in the future versus always trying to handle things with violence first, because it's not going to get you done. Like, there's swift ways to handle people in situations like this and never have to touch anybody or even lay a finger. Because this is $1 million lawsuit that went down the drain simply because not the proper channels were handled adequately. Yeah, now it'll be handled adequately right now, but this district and whatnot has always shown a nonchalant or no care for what has happened to your child. So with that being in mind, as teachers, you could have got fired. Principals, you could have got fired. Districts, you could have got fired, and they could have put somebody in place where these things would not have happened. But now look at it, and you've potentially ruined your own life behind this. And like I said, just like my third or fourth time saying it, I get it. Like, somebody hitting your child and doing all this crazy stuff, you're gonna want to powerbomb everybody in their mama in between. But you have to learn to assess the situation and think about it and handle things diplomatically. Calling a lawyer, people don't like litigation. People don't like to have to go through that. A school district's not going to like to go through that because it looks bad on them. It looks bad on everybody in charge, everybody who's responsible. And nobody's going to want to go through the litigation process or see that on the news or see that on their record or so on and so forth. And I'm just using this situation as an example because I completely agree with how the dad felt, but I don't agree how he handled it, because you're threatening other little kids, and that's not okay. So that's all I got to say about this. Like and subscribe to the channel. This is Word of Mouth. Peace.